5 dailies lined up for you. Leadership, Daily Trust, The Guardian, Punch, and Vanguard this morning. Just to also let you know that all these headlines have been duly published by these dailies following their own editorial guide, not mine or that of Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja, so that when you're responding, you respond accordingly. And let's go dive into it right now with the leadership. And right in front of the leadership newspaper this morning, we've got Nigeria heading for debt crisis. Governors warn. You can check that out also. And then Kaduna Electric, we are working with federal government, other stakeholders to resolve crisis. You can check that out also on the leadership this morning. Okay? And let's go on here on leadership. It says, Nigeria needs selfless Senate president. APC ex-councillors are speaking there. NYC saga, conclude investigation on Peter Amba, Labour Party tells the Inspector General of Police. You can check that out. PDP to review cases of indiscipline and anti-party is also on leadership newspaper this morning. Speakership, New Dawn Group meets backs APC candidates. That also on leadership. This morning, APC Group tax Tinubu on competent cabinet. Yeah. Apapa Group asks courts to sack all elected members. Labour Party. All right. And Tajuddin Kalu, most prepared candidate for reps leadership. Who is saying that? You can check that out too. Northwest Group fault judges' claim on Tinubu's victory. And of course, Senate presidency, Akpabio lobbies NNPP, Labour Party meets chairman. And that's it for us here on leadership this morning. When I move to Daily Trust, and right in front of it, probe, you are entitled to your opinion. Buhari's cabinet replies Matawale on that. And of course, Matawale also showing up on the front page of Daily Trust this morning with go after Buhari's cabinet members. Matawale dares EFCC. A strike. We have not been invited to any meeting with the federal government. Doctors are speaking at this point. Tinubu and renewed hope for our democracy. You can check that out. How far can move to reconcile Bode George, Tinubu go? A big question there. And forget, Bode George has said, I will never congratulate Tinubu. Ndume says, I will challenge Buhari's $800 million loan in court. How far can that go too? I know. The UN is actually speaking and saying the next 5 years will be hottest period ever. And fraction Labour Party chairman booed out of appeal court with some screams of ole, ole, ole. Look at that. At the lead. Obi watches as Labour Party fraction clash at Presidential Tribunal. That also on Daily Trust this morning. I move away from that to the Guardian newspaper this morning, and right in front of it is battle in states as 18 ministers lobby Tinubu to retain portfolio. How interesting. The federal government asks the incoming government to strengthen, reform anti-corruption agencies. You can check that out on The Guardian this morning. Okay? INEC, Obi resumes hostilities at tribunal. Labour Party leaders fight over chairmanship tussle. That also showing up here on The Guardian. Hoodlums take over failed portions of Oshodi Mushi Link Road. Atiku in disbelief as United States Secretary calls Tinubu pledges support for incoming government. That also showing up on The Guardian this morning. I'm talking about brain drain, fueling shortage, says Research Institute boss. Brain drain, fueling shortage of oncologists, says Research Institute boss. A court remands lady for assaulting police officer. That also showing up on The Guardian this morning. Call Amotekun to order over killings. Ondo PDP tells Akere Dolu there. And that's it for us right here on The Guardian newspaper. We now go to the Punch newspaper, and right in front of it, PDP, Labour Party, kicks as United States Secretary of State calls Tinubu. The United States demands justice for slain consulate officials. I am unaware police sees Seun Kuti's gun license. Lawyer speaking there. Matawale also showing up on the Punch, urges EFCC to probe presidency officials, ministers. Confusion as Labour Party fraction clash at tribunal. An ex-minister Adaku, now chairman ACF. You can check that out also on the Punch newspaper. Let's see. Have I left anyone out? And somebody has a regret this morning. I regret backing Tamba to become speaker. Femi Gbajabiamila speaking there. You can check that out. A minister carpets resident doctors as strikes grants hospitals. It's one incident that I don't think should linger for long. All right, and still on the Punch newspaper. Fleeing Kanu woman stabbed neighbor's 6-year-old daughter. Oyo Environmental Task Force arrests 4,000 offenders. 4,000? That's some numbers. A man bags 10-year jail term for fraud. You can check that out on the Punch. That's it for us here on the Punch newspaper. And the final one this morning, Vanguard, which will be where we rest our case on those headlines and hope on you to have a very decent conversation. Presidential polls, drama as Labour Party fraction clash at tribunal. You need to see the picture here. A 10th Assembly leadership tension as APC National Working Committee throws contest open. And also here on Vanguard, Ekwere Mado's UK trial, facts, lessons, and way forward. May 29, NLC disowned planned shutdown. Live broadcast, why we are opposing Atiku's petition, Tinubu APC. You can check that out. And somebody is speaking about petrol subsidy, says why and how petrol subsidy must go. You want to know about that? Check that out on Vanguard. Hospital services disrupted as resident doctors begin 5 days warning strike. You can check that out. I saw a picture yesterday from one of the dailies. You can just see how empty the hospital was looking. An IPAC to commence post-mortem review on 2023 general elections. You can check that out. Again, showing up on Vanguard is 10th Assembly. Why I chose Abbas over Batara. Orders speakership aspirants, but Jabi Amila speaking there. And my emergence as Deputy Speaker will encourage Southeast youths. Kalu is speaking there. And I think that's it for us here also on the Vanguard newspaper. It's now your turn to have a very decent conversation with me, an interesting one while you're pushing your opinion this morning. I want to trust you and trust your maturity that would have a very interesting conversation, that which would further educate us on some of these headlines, and not a conversation that brings about hate speech, fake news, inciting of any form of illegal activity, and bashing on anybody's personality on our platform. But then again, I rely on you to be matured enough and civil enough to have the conversation. Let's talk on 0700 951 0000. WhatsApp is 00 You can join via YouTube this morning at Nigeria Info Abuja. Let's talk. Whatever works for you works for me. Welcome to the show. Hello, good morning to you. All right, the first call, I wasn't ready. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
This is Vice Chancellor.
Vice Chancellor, you're welcome. Let's talk.
Yes, we're heading towards a debt crisis. The governors are warning us.
Mm.
And that's good. The enormity of the debt dependence that we're in now cannot be resolved by our own generation. Because we're not a productive country. Unlike the Americans are also indebted, but they are always working very hard and applying whatever loans to collect from many sources towards productive activities. Not like us, Nigeria, saying we're going to distribute $800 something million to families. Whatever loans in future, whatever loans that we collect from either China or anywhere else should be directed, channeled, funneled towards productive activity so that we can repay the loans. You see, the next government to take steps to renounce also some of these unproductive loans.
Okay.
So that we don't in any way carry an unnecessarily heavy load. It's a warning. That warning has been sounded by the governor. And we must actually brace up towards hard times. If we're not careful.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Barrister Hassan. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, I remain Alasan at time $1 from here, Wondara, local Minnesota State.
You're welcome.
German Labour Party. That is the Nigeria problem. When something come about leadership, everybody keeping moving to get power because they want to achieve something. It's like a market. Maybe go back to film support Tamboa. He said something like that. So
you say he regrets.
Why agencies protect him to get speaker? He forget. At the end of the day, we jump friends. Everybody jump friends because I was there. I didn't take tear gas because of Tamboa. That time I was being with my honorable from Akwa Ibom. I take tear gas because of Tamboa. At the end of the day, jump to go to another party. At the end of the day, what is the result? Nothing is permanent. I can assure you, the issue of speaker or senate president, if you go say this is somebody that is going to be, nobody is going to change it. Thank you very much for now.
All right, thank you. Appreciate your take there. Hello, good morning to you.
Oh, good morning.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Pape.
Okay, you didn't say your name though.
My name is Sam.
You're welcome, Sam. Let's talk.
Yeah. Doctor, 5 days warning strike. And government have not done anything about it. Until the whole hospital have been granted before they will come out and speak. When we are talking about hospitals, most of these are people go out and they pay dearly outside the country. Why? Who have done this to us? When we go back to Akwa Ibom, where I come from, an international hospital, workload was due to be managed by the Indians. The former governor gave a bill to release 110 billion, and the money was granted. And Surprisingly, this man went to Enugu State and borrowed equipment and opened the hospital. The following week, they returned the equipment back to the state. Who have done this to us?
Oh, my. Oh, so sorry about that. Let's go and take some calls via WhatsApp this morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning. This is Mary from Gogoleda.
Mary, you're welcome to the show this morning, and it's good to have you back.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Did I hear you say 18 ministers lobby for a comeback?
Yes.
God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. I pray whoever is in there does not bring any of these ministers who have stayed for 8 years and they are like as if we are put in a kitchen without a chimney. They should not come back. They are ministers in motion without movement. They should not come back. They should not bring even one of them. None of them is fit to come back. If they bring them back, that's a recipe for failure. That's my opinion. Right. No minister in this administration should come back.
None at all. Not
none.
Even states, ministers for states?
Ministers for state, FCT.
All of them?
Minister for state, FCT, only that one, only that woman.
Okay.
They rest. No, in fact, I don't even know their names, so they shouldn't even come back. Okay. Because we did not feel them.
Okay.
We didn't feel them. They shouldn't come back. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mary, for sending in your opinion this morning. Mary's of the opinion none should come back except for one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
My name is Abila.
You're welcome. Let's talk.
Yeah, you see the issue of lobbying for position in the APC and the Labour Party saga at the tribunal.
Yes.
That's to show you how selfish human being can be. Because of what you can gain, you are not considering the other people who are the other side that are not in the political space.
Okay.
I mean the Nigerians that are there in order to vote. So all their concern is, what am I going to benefit from this government? And that is why you see all these things are happening. If they are concerned about what is going to take Nigeria forward, all these things wouldn't have been happening. But because their pocket is what their concern is. Look at ministers that have served for, just like the last caller has said, that served for 8 years and you still want to come back again. Nothing is working. So it's just like a stagnant water that doesn't have a free flow. You still want us to be there again. It can't work.
Okay.
Even if we want to bring them back, the Lord Almighty will not allow them to come back.
Kilode. Okay. All right. Your opinion there. Let's go to YouTube, where some of your messages are waiting for attention on YouTube, and you can join us via YouTube this morning at Nigeria Info Abuja. And if you're yet to subscribe to our YouTube page, I'm just wondering what you are waiting for. It's for free. Nobody charge you for hitting the subscribe button, and also ensure that you click on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime we come on live. Oludade Abiodun here on YouTube says, good morning, Effizy. Whether PDP or Labour Party likes it or not, world leaders will continue to call Tinubu because he's our president-elect, and surely he will be sworn in on the May 29th. Marshall Jacob says, good morning, Nigeria Info Abuja LP fraction. This is not wisdom. Olga Robert here on YouTube says, good morning, Effizy, the Zilonia. Thank you. In all currency, I greet you specially. I will send my Aza. Do send it. I will see if my PA can attend to it. All right. And Donald here on YouTube this morning also is speaking. He says, I wonder those ministers are lobbying to come back. To bring back what? Failure? And Abila also here on YouTube says, God bless you for the good job, sir. I like this radio station. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for your comment. And let's go to WhatsApp and see some of the messages that are here. Whoa, lots of them. Interesting. Okay. And just seeing some response from our other conversation. Okay, Oludade Abiodun, already read your message via the YouTube portal, so we'll take others. Okay. Looks like we're having a snail network on the WhatsApp portal this morning. Fitzgerald from Airport Road says, good morning, sir. El Papa will surely be defeated and put to shame for trying to rubbish Peter Obi and Labour Party. He deserved what he got yesterday for his greedy attitude. That's what you say. I don't think any... But anyway, we'll look at it. We'll listen to some of the clip emanating from that. Ishaku from Lugbe says, good morning, sir. El and Nigeria Info Family. Our Papa Group asks court to sack all elected members, Labour Party. It's unfair that people will be willing to be tools to destroy what they claim they love. Minister carpet resident doctors as strike at Grand Hospital. Why will he not carpet his principal for failing promises to stop medical tourism? God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Those are words from Ishaku's message to us this morning. All right, and Barrister Hassan says, good morning, Nigeria. Heading for death crisis. Okay, I think we already took this one. We took your call. Yeah. Good morning, the billionaire. Incoming president should not retain any present minister because they have all run out of ideas. We need new set of ministers with fresh ideas. Joseph from Suleja sent that in via WhatsApp this morning. Okay, and let's go here. All right. What? Why do we have this? Okay. Looks like the WhatsApp portal and the network are not having a good time with each other this morning. Okay, I think I'll just go back and take your calls, yeah? Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Nana from Nanya, the billionaire.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing today?
I'm very well. I'm very well.
Is there any headline that Obi was watching while his boys were fighting in the court?
Not the way you have said it.
Okay.
But I would look for it. Yes.
My question is, what do they want him to do? Is it for him to start dividing? They say, okay, he's supporting another group, he's not supporting this group. They have all set traps round about him. So he has to be very, very careful. Secondly, the ministers that want to come back, to me personally, I don't think I'm in support of that. They should not come back. They shouldn't. They shouldn't, because we have not really felt any good thing from their own side. They've not done well to the country. They've not done.
Okay.
But I will only say, let God be the judge. He will judge us according to our works. Whether you are in any party or you are outside any party.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the headline. Obi watches as Labour Party fraction clash at Presidential Tribunal.
As a clash. What do they want him to do? He's better let him stand down.
All right, thank you.
From their fracas.
Thank you. All right, with that, we go for a quick commercial break. Appreciate you all. Let's go for this break, and when we come back, our conversation continues. Stay with me. I'll be right back.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.